we've seen marketplace sellers look at Walmart as not just an e-commerce channel, but as an omni-channel. And so you start out as marketplace, you get into WFS, Walmart Fulfillment Services. You provide customers with 1 day, 2 day shipping because of WFS, and you work your way into 1P, and you start building relationships with buyers.
Hello and welcome to today's White Label Advice. I am Brooke McNeely. I'm the VP of Marketing here at SKU Ninja Plus White. Now, you're not SKU Ninja Plus White Spider anymore.
Nope.
Oh, man. All right. All right. He just looks at me. I can't even do it. Hello and welcome to White Label Advice. My name is Brooke McNeely. I'm the VP of Marketing. It's on separate tracks. You can sip as loud as you want.
Just keep on going. That was perfect. That was great. It was a great sound effect.
All right, ready? Hello and welcome to White Label Advice. My name is Brooke McNeely. I'm the VP of Marketing here at Whyte Spider. I am here today with our founder and CGO and loud coffee drinker, Eric Howerton. And we are also here with our VP of Product Strategy, Corey Hammond. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Wait, which one is the
coming in from
Yes!
New York City.
Welcome to Arkansas.
Welcome to the Spider Studio. This is the first time you've been here. This is really exciting.
Yeah, it's a nice evolution. I mean, like I said last time, super easy for me to get out here. Quick 3-hour flight. So
come on out anytime.
Keep me coming, and I'll keep talking about stuff.
Awesome.
So.
All right. All we need is some coffee, some water, some talking about Walmart, and
we got all of it.
And we got it all. We do got it all. All right, which brings us to the point of today. So Amazon sellers, if you're an Amazon seller and you are wanting to branch out to other marketplaces, where should you start? Where do you start looking, and how do you start branching out?
So without being biased, you want to look at where the other growth is in e-commerce channels. So, not just what the headlines are saying that, say Macy's is investing in e-commerce, they're launching a marketplace. You actually want to see where the sales are showing up. And of course, Walmart is right now number 2 in line. So work your way down. Start with Walmart.
There you go.
Who's number 3? Just curious.
I believe it's eBay. And then number 4, it might have been replaced, but last time I checked was Apple. So
for what, marketplaces?
So largest e-commerce marketplace in the U.S.
I didn't know Apple would be, I guess, selling used Apple products.
Yeah, so when I was at Walmart back in 2018, Apple and eBay were ahead of Walmart, and now we're number 2. So Apple does a ton of e-commerce business on their website. Yeah,
makes sense.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's exciting. You just need all the liquids today.
I was so freaking thirsty. Hey, listen, I mean, honestly, people out there, Corey and I are struggling trying to get through this podcast right now. It's been a long day.
It's meeting Monday on Tuesday.
Meeting our faces off all day.
Meeting Monday has gone into Tuesday. So.
It has.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah. So, but we're here. We got coffee. That's why we got matching coffee cups, and we also got matching shirts to wear for this podcast.
They did. You planned this, didn't you? I didn't get the gray shirt memo.
It's a blue shirt.
Is it? Oh, it looks gray over here. My bad.
Yeah, it's blue.
That's cool. It's not White Spider blue. That's fine.
Nope.
All right, back to the topic. So, is it wise to diversify your sales from Amazon? Do you want to just put your eggs in many baskets or in just one?
Yeah, so you certainly do want to diversify. But like what I've talked about previously, you want to diversify in a scalable and profitable manner. You don't want to go all in and duplicate your business, the resources that you've put in the Amazon space as many resources in the Walmart space. So you really do have to be smart about it. And when it comes to syndicating content over to Walmart, there are plenty of tools that can help make it easier. And even at Whyte Spider, we can assist in that optimization process, making sure that when you do get on Walmart, the content that you're presenting to customers isn't just meeting the needs of the customer on Walmart, but it's also meeting the Walmart search algos requirements. So there's a lot of really complex stuff that Walmart's search algo takes into account that the Amazon algo doesn't look at necessarily.
So what do you think is one of the bigger sticking points for an Amazon seller to come over to Walmart?
It could be that you need to look at Walmart as this life cycle for your item. It's not just a matter of getting it listed and hoping for the best. We've seen marketplace sellers look at Walmart as not just an e-commerce channel, but as an omni-channel. Mm-hmm. And so you start out as marketplace, you get into WFS, Walmart Fulfillment Services. You provide customers with 1 day, 2 day shipping because of WFS, and you work your way into 1P, and you start building relationships with buyers. And these are lifelong relationships that you're building. It is not an overnight thing.
I guess what you're saying then is like a sticking point is maybe on Amazon, it's kind of like set your product up, start selling. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's a little bit faster pace to maybe get somewhere with selling that product. But Walmart, you're in a different market, need a longer term vision. Yeah, and I think one of the big things with Amazon is you have so many sellers that are looking for the next big product. So you'll sometimes see these headlines in newspapers that talk about, oh, this random item is getting really trendy on Amazon. And then within 2 weeks, you see 500 listings of that same item. And it's because everyone is keeping an eye on what's trending in terms of sales or even searches on Amazon. And if they notice that there's a gap in assortment on Amazon, they're sourcing it from China, they're listing it, selling it as quickly as possible. So let's back up real quick. I think that's kind of cool.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
You're just gonna...
Well, because I think it
and I have an example.
You do? Okay. Yeah. Well, tell us. So what's an example?
So take let's let Corey finish.
You remember fidget spinners?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that got very popular.
That was random.
And I know people even today who have over 10,000 units of fidget spinners sitting in their garage because
they can't sell them anymore.
They thought they could sell them on Amazon. And so it just flooded the market and became impossible to sell.
And I guess is that because Amazon's so quick and easy? I get it's quick and easy to get your product set up, but you have so many eyeballs on that. Like everybody's trying to get in the game. Kind of like it's almost like it's an eBay in a way.
It's very competitive, and I think it's beneficial to the customer to a certain extent because it increases seller or consumer expectations. They expect a higher quality experience, whether that's the PDP, the video, or the product itself. The problem, however, is that people look at cost as one of the top indicators for a reason to convert on these Amazon listings. And so a person buys a fidget spinner for $2 when the classic fidget spinner was $15, the thing breaks same day when you receive it. So
and you don't know who those sellers are.
Yeah, it's so hard to create accountability.
So to put that in some context, let's say that you did do that at Walmart.
Yeah.
And you're the $2 option. Good luck on having a meeting with a merchant and trying to get your product placed in stores, right? They're going to see you as that seller. I mean, if you game the system, I mean, like you basically have cut yourself off.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you're meeting the needs for the customer today. You're not meeting the needs for a loyal Walmart customer. So there's a lot to unpack there. So.
Yeah, there is. Good stuff. Good job, really Brooke. This is a great podcast.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here. So if you're going from Amazon and you have your top sellers on Amazon or another top retailer, if you have your products on like another top retailer and then you go over to like let's say Walmart. Is it are you going to be surprised? Are your top sellers and on Amazon going to be your top sellers on Walmart, or is it going to be totally different?
You might be surprised. It'll depend on the category and the assortment that you're bringing into Walmart.com. You got to do your research. You got to leverage sources like Whyte Spider, who can, in a way, provide that market research for you. And help point you in the right direction of whether or not you're building the right products for customers. So it's hard to give a clear answer that answers everyone's category.
Everything's different.
So Corey's the best answer in the world was you might.
You might.
You might be surprised. You probably will. And then it's all over the place, and you have no idea how to control it. Awesome. And so what is Walmart doing to entice sellers to come to Walmart Marketplace?
So this year, we've actually seen a lot more promotions go out for net new sellers and even some existing sellers where, they're getting people into Walmart fulfillment services, WFS, giving them discounts or free storage for a set number of days, and even cutting down on commission costs. So in most categories, it's 15% commission on any sale going to Walmart because they're providing the marketplace and the customers to buy your product. But for some new sellers who are coming in today and applying, they might actually be able to get a much lower commission rate. So there's a lot that Walmart is trying to do to entice sellers. They're also actively working to hear the feedback from sellers. If anyone feels like Walmart Marketplace has missed out on an opportunity, we actually have a direct relationship with the Marketplace team. So we're happy to relay any messages to the Marketplace team and see, if it's something they can put onto their roadmap to improve the platform further.
So it's about mid-April 2022 right now, right?
Yep.
And they're doing a promotion, from what I understand, that starts at the end of May 2022.
You have to join.
You have to apply and become a seller by the end of May, and then you have to launch your product and sell, or I guess just launch your product, or
just be selling by June 30th.
Selling by June 30th. Okay, so you got 60 days to do that, and then you get 50% off the commission. So you'd actually would be paying 7.5% commissions versus 15% potentially. Don't quote us on that, but 50% off whatever your commission rate is for 90 days.
Yep, that's right.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool how this dude has a photographic memory.
It is. That's awesome. Yeah.
That's my job at Whyte Spider, by the way.
It's just remember things.
I read things for the CEO, J.S. Bull, and he has me read things one time, and I retain them. And then if he ever needs to resurrect a note, he just asks me.
Yeah,
it's like a computer.
Hey, CGO.
I'm like his perfect personal computer.
You are perfect.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Continue.
That's amazing. So why is Walmart doing all these and like having all these incentives? And also one of the things that we also want to talk about is some of the stuff going on with paid advertising. So it's not just, getting sellers into marketplace. They're doing other stuff like with paid advertising to kind of step it up, right?
Yeah. So understandably, Walmart's continuing to invest in e-commerce and Walmart.com. The first phase was more focused on 1P. So think owned inventory, making sure that the brands that sell in stores are putting the necessary resources into Walmart.com. Now it's hitting this next phase of growth where Walmart needs to increase assortment size. They need to diversify their risk away from just 1P and really just bring in a larger breadth of sellers that will meet the needs of some long tail search queries that have been neglected up until now. So all of the strategies align with what the larger Walmart initiative is, which is everyday low price, everyday low cost. So thinking of the marketplace vendors, 15% commission rate, and then all these promotions they're doing this year, they want to incentivize everyone to serve the needs of the customer, but they're first focusing on the needs of the vendor so that they can successfully sell on Walmart Marketplace.
You have any insight, Eric, to add to that?
No.
It was perfect, wasn't it?
It was.
It really was. That was great.
Flawless. Well, I guess one thing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought of one.
It's all right.
So why do you think it's important why is Walmart all about this increased assortment? What does that really matter? And so other than the fact that Amazon has more assortment, right? Mm-hmm. But if you took Amazon out of the picture, is there still value for Walmart on having such a great assortment?
It's hard to say because, when I was at Walmart, we had a top 1 million SKU have it list. So we crawled all of the Amazon pages and figured out, okay, these are all the top sellers across every single category in existence, and it amounts to over 1 million. Let's cut it down to 1 million. And what we ended up doing, because 1 million turned out to be nearly impossible to hit, was we cut it down to the top 100,000, saying, all right, if we can get the top 100,000, then we're in a good spot. I think maybe what's going on is that they're actually hitting that 100,000 mark of, top 100,000 in terms of demand from customers, and they're just moving past that, and they're maybe exhausting all their resources with the existing seller groups. And they're now thinking, okay, if our existing vendor seller clientele cannot provide these items to us, let's find the marketplace vendors who are dedicated to cheese boards, for example, and have them provide the best quality product on Walmart Marketplace.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. And here's the last question.
Yeah.
How can SKU Ninja help sellers when they are being sellers that are new to marketplace?
Yeah,
you can't.
You can't. No, not at all.
I'm just kidding.
It's
whatever.
Just this podcast.
No. Now we got to do the pitch. It's like, the pitch.
So I know we've already talked about optimization and all the content management stuff that we do. So there's no reason to, further pitch that. I think what I'm actually most excited about right now is Perpetua and how we are partnering further with them on the DSP, specifically the Walmart DSP. So DSP stands for Display Side Platform, Demand Side Platform. And what that enables sellers to do is they can actually bid on placements and show up outside of Walmart.com, but leveraging Walmart's first-party data on customers. Mm-hmm. So they're creating these audience segments on Walmart.com through Walmart Connect, and they can actually tell you through the DSP, hey, there's the same customer on New York Times, for example. Do you want to buy that spot and show them the product that you saw on Walmart.com? And you could start bidding on that. And the beauty of it all is that because we're all part of this essential family, we can actually give our client base access to that DSP. So, I think that is the most cutting edge thing you can do today, is leveraging Walmart's first party data, not just for online sales, but also in-store sales.
So I think that like the SKU Ninja has all the tools to get you set up, manage your content. Then we obviously can help you with your advertising inside Walmart Connect and the platform. But now there's this new layer that goes outside of Walmart.com to drive you back to PDPs. And so you can actually leverage the DSP for, like you would, it's already going on with Amazon and other retailers, right?
Yep.
And so now you can drive to Walmart. When did Walmart introduce that?
So they introduced it probably over a year ago, but they were piloting it for quite some time, and even today it's still limited access. Okay. But because of Essential, we're able to be one of the first users and give our clients access to it. So
that is really cool. All right, well, thank you guys for being here.
You're so welcome, bro.
And we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait.